So, to the top left-hand side of the map, it's time to go into our blue Ooh, I'm sure a lot of people would like that. It's time for us to introduce our blue Protoss player. It is, of course, Zest. Zest. What a god. And down to the bottom right-hand side, our red Protoss player. It is herO. Dun dun dun. Thank you very much, Dark Ones, for the cheer 500. Wardy finally has a sponsor. SCI Hard. It's about time. Thank you very much for the cheer 500. Already, I have to go and retrieve your bauble off the tree. I get the feeling your bauble, the string on your bauble will probably break by the time we're done with this month, because I just don't see it, realistically, coming on and off the tree and this many times and not breaking. We might have to transfer you to a new bauble at some point already. I'll add on your cheer 500 and show you after the game. I'll just do it now before I forget, though. We got a code for cheers as well. It's got a C in front of it. Cheer. Boom. We are very well prepared over here. Alright, so probe here from Zest, just scouting here early. That's something which herO has not opted to go for in these early stages. As you see, 2 gates from both players early on. herO goes for a little bit of a wall at the front. Zest will not. He'll instead try and wall his right-hand side of his mineral line to make access to his minerals a little bit more difficult. I learned a lot about this when I was casting at Home Story Cup with Mana. I learned a lot about PvP, different ways to wall, and different ways in which things go. As we see, a couple of Stalkers going to pop out here. And these 2 Stalkers just going to start moving out onto the map. So 2 Stalkers onto the map. And we're going to see Twilight Council coming up very early on here from herO. Now, this is a lot of Adepts coming out from him in these early stages, going up to his 3rd and 4th now. So Twilight Council, I do look at it and I think a little bit, I'm like, well, is the, not really for a fast blink, is it? Not if you're not getting any Stalkers. Unless he really wants to kind of play something tricky here. So, what's this fast Twilight for? Well, a Dark Shrine has to be something on the tip of our minds. As we see more Adepts just continue to come out. It's going to be his 5th and 6th Adept now, so either Dark Shrine or Glaives. I mean, I don't see it being blinked, unless things are really going to be changing up. So there we go. Dark Shrine coming down just makes a lot of sense with kind of the units we're seeing so far. Now, Zest has put this natural expansion down as well. I'm just going to be seeing the just going to be seeing Stalkers still coming out of Zest as well. We've yet to see what sort of tech tree he'll go into. Of course, if it's not a robot facility, he could find himself in a lot of trouble very quickly with how fast this Dark Shrine is on the way up. And even if he does go robo, he has to go for it sooner rather than later, otherwise he will also find himself in a little bit of trouble. Overcharge is being popped as Adepts continue to harass around the map. herO continue to send these over to try and get more damage done. 2 Stalkers warping into the frontier. Zest will have to find a way to defend. herO will have to find a way to defend. Zest moves up the ramp. Does get pushed away by the overcharge for now. Does get pushed away from now, as we're going to see. Adepts in the main base once again. 4 workers going down. I'm going to be able to maybe get one more at the very end of this here. And there it is. 5 more workers killed. Dark Shrine about to finish. No detection on the map here at all for Zest. And I feel as though, well, yeah, Zest has some units over here he can maybe utilize, but herO's just going to open a couple DTs. He's been in this base so many times, he knows there isn't detection. So a couple of DTs is just going to end this game. 1 DT will come in defensively at home. And Zest starts Twilight Council. It's the exact opposite of what he needs right now. 2 DTs begin to warp in. There's no way that this works out. Absolutely no way. I mean, these Stalkers kind of run on through, and yeah, it's going to be annoying for... Well, actually, if he loses power to his gateways, he doesn't get a DT in back on this side of the map, which is actually a bit of a bigger deal. He comes into the probes, he will begin to surround. 2 DTs are moving in towards the main base of Zest as we speak. These probes are just going to surround, they're going to keep on fighting. I mean, the Stalker count is beginning to fall as the probes actually do fully surround some of these Stalkers. They can't get away. I mean, the Stalker count is decreasing so quickly here, and there's the DTs across the map. Probes are falling, and Zest, he'll lose 1 more Stalker. He's got 2 Stalkers left. I actually think the probes just win it out. I think they do enough to keep them alive. 2 more Stalkers will go across the map. DT's continuing to chase around. Zest has the money to build a robo if he can protect it long enough. He can keep the DTs away from it, and right now the DTs are still sat in the main base, so he could maybe still make this happen. He could still maybe make this happen, but I think it's going to be a little bit too difficult, as 1 DT does get warped in over here. herO's gateways come back online with a probe pylon finishing up. APM CT, our first matches of the season. You do not want to miss it. Should be great. Alright. So to the top left-hand side, our blue Protoss player. is going to be Zest. And to the top right-hand side, our red pros player is herO. Thank you guys. If you want to find out more about the tree and how you can get bourbon on, !tree in the chat. All the money we're making from the donation goal this month as well is going towards paying the rent for the office studio space that I now cast from. And that's going to be basically what we have donation goals for every month now, I think, more or less. And that should be the rough plan. Maybe now and then it'll be something different, but at least for this month, that's going to be our goal, to help pay the rent for the office. So if you do enjoy the stream, do you consider first of all hitting the follow button to see when we go live again in the future? We're generally live every single day here on the channel. But outside of that, you know, if you really do want to support, then if you do, what am I saying? If you do want to support, then you can subscribe to the channel, you can donate, and you can share. There's a Patreon page. There's so many ways to do so. So many ways to do so. Man, StarCraft doesn't like Rifkin today, does it? But Rifkin. It was, I mean, I've actually been having a lot of technical issues myself lately. So, I can feel his pain. I can feel his pain lately. Alright, so I'm going to jump into this and get ready to go. Once again, as we have to the top right hand side, herO. Let's do these intros again very quickly just to remind us where we are at. To the top right hand side is herO, our red pros player. And to the top left, our blue pros player is going to be Zest. Now, good news, we have ordered a new box of baubles, so we've got an extra box of baubles on the way because we were running out of baubles pretty swiftly after yesterday. So we should have another large box of baubles being delivered. We already restocked this box of baubles. Like, I had a mini restock of 10 extra baubles to help us get through the day. But we got to watch out for later still. Very quickly, as I was just mentioning, the WardiTV Team League later, guys. Again, if you type in !matcherino in the chat, you'll get the coupon code and the link to go and add $1 to the WardiTV Team League prize pool. You can literally help save esports. Go use that. I want to prove to Matcherino that they didn't give us enough coupon codes, so I want to try and use them all up today. That's my goal. If we use them all today, I'm going to go to Matcherino and be like, hey guys, we used them all on day 1 of this 3-month-long league. I think we might need a few more. I think we might need a few more. We're going to be seeing these couple of stalkers getting chased back, though. Look at this, a little bit of crazy action going on as herO has a probe in his opponent's mineral line. Mothership core nearby as well as the pylons go down. Oh my god, this is getting a little bit crazy right away as this Mothership core Zest comes in, so has to overcharge, right? And the Mothership core of herO's going to come back in. He's going to get a pylon, you know, he's going to get an overcharge off. So he's going to overcharge. These stalkers are going to start taking a lot of damage. Another overcharge available right away as well. Double overcharge. He's going to have 2 pylons against 1 in this pylon versus pylon fight. He will take this pylon down. Some probes will fall as well. Isn't it crazy that an overcharge doesn't one-shot a probe? That just looks crazy. Like, it's such a powerful beam, fighting, shooting, and it doesn't even one-shot a probe. Ridiculous. Anyways, herO comes into the main base now, and this counterattack is going to do a lot of damage. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, well, Zest is just dead. Maybe should have paid a bit more attention to this game, as Zest really has just died. Very awkward game. Very awkward game indeed. Warpins can come in here from herO as well on that pylon, still in the main if you would like to. There's a pylon over here as well. Oh my god, herO's just got pylons everywhere. I was going to be seeing him picking up a few more units. The new Mothership core is about to pop out here from Zest, which will obviously help to push these stalkers away and maybe give Zest a few moments, but already behind. It's going to be difficult to recover, and herO just looks so good in this PvP today. This really came out of nowhere. Like, just suddenly there was a probe in the main base, a Mothership core flying across. And just like that, everything changes. Just like that, everything changes. These soldiers continue to trade out here at the front, and again, it's going to be Zest having a GG, and herO takes his first series of the day. Clean, simple